oh, it's been years since we last saw Matt Murdock
Mm-hmm.
in Daredevil season 3. He's still fighting for justice in the courtroom by day, but at night he's back cleaning up the streets as Daredevil. Meanwhile, Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, isn't just back. He's making a power move, running for mayor of New York, which would be pretty interesting for the story. Um, he We saw a lot of that in Echo.
Yep.
So that means two things: the city's corruption is about to get a whole lot worse. Daredevil and Kingpin are once again on a collision course, and it should be great, man. I'm very excited to see it.
Yep. And along the way, we'll see a few familiar faces like Karen Page and Foggy Nelson, and some of the dangerous new threats, including the serial killer Muse, which is a twisted villain straight from the comics.
Mm-mm.
For those of you that don't know, so it's gonna get darker, grittier. It's gonna be rated VMA and
TVMA.
TVMA, and I'm hoping that by from what I've seen
Mm-hmm.
watching him in She-Hulk and watching him in Echo,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell there's a big difference between what Netflix was able to do with the character
Yeah.
and what Marvel is able to do with the character. So I'm definitely excited to see more of the action when it comes to Daredevil.
Yeah, because Born Again isn't toning things down. This series is bringing back the brutal street level action fans loved in the original Daredevil series. So with the TVMA rating, Marvel is leaning into the dark, violent world of Hell's Kitchen, and from everything we've heard, is going to be even more brutal than the Netflix version, which is crazy, man. But the Netflix version had a lot of talking in it, so it would be cool to get a little bit more action coming out of there. So, who's returning?
The cast is stacked with returning favorites and an exciting new additions. So let's go ahead and run through some of the key players that we're going to see. Of course, we're getting Charlie Cox, who's playing Matt Murdock or Daredevil. And then we're going to get Vincent Ornofo,
D'Onofrio.
who's playing.
D'Onofrio, I think it is.
Okay. I'm
He
not that.
playing Wilson Fisk.
Yeah,
His last name is hard.
it is. And then we're getting Deborah Ann, who's going to play Karen Page. And then Eldon Henson, who's playing Foggy Nelson.
John Bernthal is back as Frank Castle, the Punisher. And Winston Bethel is Bullseye is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
He'll finally have that costume. We got Margarita Lavia. She's Heather Glenn, and Camara de los Rios as White Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Dalton